more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade, we speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey Friday, not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For Salon, we go stand tall. Radio True Media,
one voice for all.
we honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night, because we believe in hard work and faith to Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we are right for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
True began, no they neglect anyone.
We are the voice, we are the flame. Truth will rise, they'll know our name. We are the truth and nothing else.
Truth they get, we know they play.
Now for Salon, we declare the way. Tune in every day to
Truth me get radio.
3.9.
Truth me get radio.
3.9. Radio True Media. Radio True Media. Radio True Media. Radio True Media. Radio True Media.
On FM 103.9.
Radio True Media.
On FM 103.9.
You listen to Truth Radio 103.9 FM, live from Freetown. That's who the last.
Oh, man. Oh, Radio True Media. Radio True Media. We rise every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence.
I believe that football brings us together. I believe in the power that peace can bring. Now we must all work together to bring about football for peace. Let us unite. Football for peace.
Oh, so you know, cause we're different, it don't mean we can't unite. For the game, do it right. Whether you win or lose, no matter how you thrive or you kind, we can make it a better place. So play the game, share the love, let them know say we get what we want.
Unity, love, and peace on the field. One ball, one love, one goal. Even if the team different, but the aim in the game that is same. Let peace play a role. Make we raise with glass and toast for the gift of life. Connect to the power, bring peace alive. The only race, not the human race, running to the finish is a victory. Anytime we align. Go!
One game. If you check 'em, you go see, say, we are better together.
Radio True Media. Radio True Media. We rise every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take the stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade, we speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media
On FM 103.9.
Radio True Media
On FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey afraid, not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For Salon, we go stand tall. Radio True Media.
One voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night because we believe in hard work and faith to Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we are right for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
True big and not they neglect anyone.
We are the voice, we are the flame. Truth will rise, they'll know our name. We are the truth and nothing else.
Truth they get, we know they play.
Now for Salon, we declare the way. Tune in every day to
Truth me get radio.
3.9.
Truth me get radio.
3.9. Radio True Media. Radio True Media.
Welcome to Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9. Mina Nene Fofana. It's another beautiful week as football played this weekend, and we see a lot of changes, a lot of emotions everywhere. Today we get for a look at the role of sport in national development. But before we go into that deep one, I want to make it also you also can add your voice to this discussion by sending a message to the number 078 193 193, and you can also comment on the Facebook and YouTube page Truth Media as you get with the live as well. And for help me talk about that good one, I get with me Abdullah, when our sports analyst. But we go come back after the break and go inside that discussion. They fine.
Me man, you no go believe this. Orange Money cash out fee don't count on to only 1% for any amount you cash out.
Young lady, now true say Orange Money they charge now 1% for cash out.
Yes, sir. Just 1% of the amount where you want for cash out.
So if I cash out 1,000 leons, now 10 leons no more they pay?
Exactly. 10 leons for 1,000 leons.
So me picking, if I cash out 100 leons, now 1 leon they pay?
Yes, ma. Just 1 leon for 100 leons.
Wait bar, if I pull 50 leons, that now only 5 cents that they pay?
Now you don't talk so.
Wow, this one fool me much. I know one day here is such low fee. Orange Money don't make things easy for we all.
Now, cash out for only 1% of the amount with the widest agent network, Nasalone. Now the cheapest cash out fee. No more stress, no more high fees. Just easy transaction. Orange Money, they any outside you go.
Orange Money, they are for you and me. Tell you
It's the Cartoon Relax Getaway brought to you by Waka Salone. October 25th to the 26th at the Tokyo Beach The Place Resort. $250 gets you the mountain view. $300 for the sea and the sky so blue. $350 for the beachfront. Then Sunday's bubbles. Champagne in your hand. Chalet odors, this one's for you. Natural glow is the dress code too. At the Place Resort from 12:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Sip, chill, unwind and dance. And if you're just in for a party, Then get ready for the powder spray party and bonfire flare. At 4 p.m., let's light it up, right? 500 new leons now or 600 at the gate. Don't miss the moment. Don't show up late. Catch and relax. Sun, sand and bubbles. Life so sweet. From the beach to the pool at Toke Resort, where good vibes meet. Brought to you by Waka Salon in partnership with Eminence Africa, The Place Resort, Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, Food Media, and Afro Technology and Logistics. Don't just hear about it, live it.
Are you tired of missing all your online meetings due to unreliable internet? Or are you paying too much for your internet and experiencing low speeds or even struggling with connectivity during video calls, streaming your favorite football match or show? WorldLink Communications Sierra Leone Limited, authorized reseller of Starlink in Sierra Leone, is here for your businesses and enterprises with super fast, unbeatable and affordable speeds here to cater to your needs. At WorldLink, we provide local support anytime, any day. To know more about our services, visit us at our office at 115 Beach Road, Lumley, or contact us on 080 000 111 or 075 000 111 or on our website at sl.wlnet.com. WorldLink Communications, empowering connectivity in Sierra Leone.
Welcome back, sport lovers. This is not Truth Sport on Truth FM 103.9 and me and Nene Fofana. Today we will look at the role of sport in national development. And for help me talk about that fine, like I said, just now, get with me Abdul Fila, winner sport analyst. Abdul, you can say hi to Fambol.
Yeah, Fambol, good afternoon and welcome to this amazing sporting program.
All right, and don't forget, say Yusuf can join this discussion by making a comment on Facebook and YouTube page at Truth Media, and also by sending a message to the number 078-193-193. Before we go inside that discussion, the deep one, I want to make we get a match update from, the last weekend matches and to the next match they're waiting for play, but we join Kel Falamara for that.
Thank you, Nene. We go get a rundown of results, tables, and fixtures. Here are the results inside the Premier League, the weekend during the Premier League, and also the Spanish La Liga. So on Saturday, we will see about 8 matches play in the Premier League. And the first match will be played between Arsenal and Nottingham Forest. We say Arsenal we win by 3-0. And we see a goal by from Zubimendi, we score 2 goals, and also Gokares, we score 1 goal. And we see Bournemouth play against Brighton. Bournemouth win 2-1. Crystal Palace against Sunderland, then do not. Everton versus Aston Villa, then do not. Fulham versus Leeds, we see Fulham be win by 1-0. Newcastle, we play against Wolves, and Newcastle win by 1-0. West Ham, we play Tottenham Hotspurs, and we see Tottenham trash them by 3-0. Finally, we see Brentford, we play against Chelsea, and then draw 2-2. And on the Sunday, we just see 2 matches play inside the Premier League. Usai Liverpool be get a late winner against Burnley, a penalty kick from Mohamed Salah. And Manchester City versus United, and Manchester City will win by a trailing margin of 3-0. Inside La Liga, on Friday, we see Sevilla play against Elche and then draw 2-2. So on the Saturday, we see Getafe versus Real Oviedo. Getafe win by 2-0. Real Sociedad versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid win by 2-1, and Real Madrid be get a red card. And Mbappe and Adagula be get the goals for Real Madrid. Atletico Bilbao versus Alaves. Alaves win by 1-0. And Atletico Madrid versus Villarreal. Atletico Madrid win by 2-0. And on the Sunday, we see USAI Celta Vigo play against Girona and then we draw 1-1. Levante versus Betis, then draw 2-2. Osasuna versus Rayo Vallecano. Osasuna will win 2-0. And Barcelona versus Valencia. Barcelona will win by a trailing margin of 6-0. And you see Fermin Lopez, we score 2, Rafinha 2, and Lewandowski back, we score 2 goals. So these are so far waiting be happen on the weekend. Now the English Premier League as well as the Spanish La Liga. So inside this week, Champions League, they return back to its screens. And we see matches get for play between Tuesday and Wednesday. So on Tuesday, we get for see Atletico Bilbao, they play against Arsenal. PSV, they play against Union SG from Belgium. And Benfica, they play against Qarabag. Juventus, they play against Dortmund. Real Madrid, they play against Marseille. Tottenham Hotspur, they play against Villarreal. So on the Wednesday, we see Olympiacos, they play against Paphos. Slavia Prague, they play against Bodo Glimt. Ajax, they play against Inter Milan. Bayern Munich, they play against Chelsea. Liverpool, they play against Atletico Madrid. Paris Saint-Germain, they play against Atalanta. And we see on the Thursday as well, there are other matches we get for play now the Europa. So far now that we get for now. So till we meet again, over to Inene.
Plenty thank you to Kello for the update. Then there, not forget say this na Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9. Mina Nene Fofana Adea so with Abdul Fella, when a sports analyst as well. And today we can look at the role of sports in national development. But before we go inside, and also looking at the match that we didn't play last week. I don't know if big games they play. We see the Manchester Derby and every other games they play as well. Even the local leagues them back, interesting matches play. So I want to make we talk a little bit about the English Premier League now. Well-recognized league now, especially Salonia. So a lot of people they follow them. So I'm going back to the Manchester Derby. How you see that match there yesterday?
Yeah, thank you very much. Let me also say how to welcome the public to this amazing sporting program. I think from the word truth, a lot of people will get so many, truthful information coming through, with regards to sports. The reason for that now because, the social media space and radio, television and other space them don't be so filled with fake informations. Mm-hmm. So it be really necessary for us get such a media where they portray, truthful information about sports. So let's go now to the Premier League. I think the league this season are one of the most exciting and interesting leagues them we don't currently start, and we get Galacticos, so many superstars rushing out to come play the English Premier League. Let me start with the rivalry match between Manchester United and Manchester City. For me, I think a lot need for be done, and currently waiting with the see now that the fans of Manchester United are really going through a lot. A lot of them, sometimes you get people where job will stress you, relationship will stress you. But for Manchester United fan, it's beyond that. It goes beyond that.
Exactly. Well, you're not glad if being a Liverpool fan. You're not glad because
to an extent, I am happy. But if you also realize we are like brothers, we and them.
Yeah.
So Manchester United, a household name in football. After that I'm referring now to Liverpool. Now then we consider in terms of English football. And so a lot is expected from them. I think the problem begin not only today, but with previous managers. We see people bringing players we know what the salt, paying them huge chunk of money, especially for me, the English players we Manchester United buy over the years. For me, I think it's not be wrong investment. We make the team still struggle the way than they at the moment. But I
Alright.
think they can get a turnaround. When this coach came in, Amorim, a lot of expectation. People really feel like things can't change. We can't get the Manchester United now where we all be the anticipate for C. But I think it is getting worse every day.
Then still on transition.
And for Manchester United Football Club finish in the previous season in the second, table.
Yes.
Now be a disgrace to them.
Oh,
For
wow.
Manchester now for make them top 10. I mean, in the English Premier League.
Then go come for you.
Anyway, they always come anyway. But I'm looking at where it started and Usana where they go. Amorim came, the board where they own Manchester United. I think then go back to the market, even though they spent so much money in the previous years. We're not able to get results, but I feel like say, you know what? Let we help the coach. Let we try for support him in we way for make him able for succeed. Then go and bring in couple of superstars. Remember them battle with Arsenal for Gokes, who we see now the punch goal for the Gunners, and then be able for land Sesko. We so much hype be there around. We see so many posts on social media. We see so many things being said. But unfortunately, since the start of the Premier League, I don't think any Manchester United fan would say ain't a happy man. Remember they start the league and then face Arsenal, where a lot of people be look at them say, playing Arsenal, despite their loss, but we saw a lot of positives from that game. A lot of people will say, Manchester don't improve, Manchester don't this. And so I was like telling colleagues, we are like me and then they discuss football, that I think this is not a big match. When Manchester United play Arsenal, Chelsea or Liverpool or Man City, you always expect them to put up, a performance the world will be proud about. But going beyond that, I say a lot need for be done. And so now a lot of them they see which not be they see during that first match. Because between, to be very realistic with you, a lot of them be feel like say, after that first match, I get a lot of views. People they say, no, the team done okay now. We lost no more to Arsenal, but this not the Manchester United we want for C. Yes, me not a Liverpool fan, but it takes a lot to put on the jersey of Manchester United because, like I said, this is not truth media, and I want to be very much truthful.
It seems like you roast the fans then too much.
No, not too much anyway. You look at the team, then they pay so well, Manchester United, compared to even Liverpool. When it comes to paying players weekly wages, give them opportunities, Manchester United go beyond compared to Liverpool and other clubs. Sometimes they go get only competition from maybe Chelsea and that of Man City because of the Arab connections and the likes. So for let you get that kind of team there, we then get the money, then get the resources, then get the fan base. Generally, Manchester United get the biggest fan base when it comes to the team in England. Yeah, that's with no dispute. So this game coming to Man City now, the fans then expect a lot of change. But waiting with the see current now, the fact that the coach, for me, even the show character. Character in the sense, yes, loss go come. Yes, you go draw a match.
But too much pressure now.
Well, I don't think, if I also understand, say even the fans then they get pressure, not to anyone as the coach. They get a responsibility. Imagine, before coming to Manchester City, Manchester United, then knock them off the Carling Cup, a team where they play 4th division football in England. And the coach not even team up for even watch the penalty. That now, like I say, they behave somehow like a woman. You see, the character, they know for beer, a lot of things.
I think that's too harsh.
No, but that's football. It's done without banter. And so moving away from Dandy, then come to the play now. You play against Manchester City. You get to understand the importance of the fixtures. Even with the form of Manchester United last year, then we get bad form, but they're able to beat Manchester City. So coming out to the season, the fans really expected that no matter how bad we can perform, no matter how bad we structure there at the moment, Manchester City not for beats we. So going into the match now, waiting we go see now that the coach, you get a formation where not the work at the moment. Your philosophy seem for the struggle. Maybe also you come out, you succeed with that philosophy there or that style of football. Now you don't come into the English Premier League. It's a whole different ball game. And not forget Manchester City as well. Being the struggle, themselves not doing.
And Manchester United made them look so good, like say it's the City in the past previous years.
Exactly.
But
so,
this season they're actually not in a good form as well.
I'm happy you realize that. So the fans and the players, we will expect much from them. Like we see, due to the fact that Manchester City no get good form. And the match now starts. We see the head coach, Unai Amorim, go back to that philosophy of play, going back to that style of play. And when you play against coaches like Pep Guardiola, we now a magician in terms of football techniques, now a tactician, we everybody out there in terms of coaching business, they afraid for playing because they read you, they always they read the opponent in game before he act. Remember, when coming to this game, we get Phil Foden for start for Manchester United, Man City rather.
Man City,
but when they face Manchester, they make few changes with regards to the team because he really understands, Manchester will can play highline football. Highline football, relying on offside, keep the strikers them always for the offside and the rest of it. We done they feel. Now, Manchester United, before they break Manchester City with how we can call it counter-attack football. In this game, Manchester City then break Manchester now with counter-attack football and then score up to 3 goals. Well, remember, a lot of people they feel like say Onana, the Cameroonian goalkeeper, now be the problem na Manchester United.
The problem look
but I think say a lot of them don't realize now it is not only Onana. Now be part of the problem because I know entirely pull them out. Instead of be goalkeeper, we see them score goals temporarily. For top goalkeepers, they expect them for concede that kind of goals they. But ain't not to be the only problem. Manchester United had a lot of issues around the team. One, you go ask yourself, say, why anytime a player we be the Manchester, where he come on Manchester, he go to another club, and they go perform better. So it's not entirely on the players. We don't see that notes. Yeah, Rashford not get that kind of form date, but playing with Barcelona now a different Rashford we watch.
Exactly.
We don't see the Brazilian Antonio Bicandi. We not even they get good time in terms of playing for Manchester United. He moved over to the Spanish La Liga. He became one of the best players in the La Liga, and Sociedad come back for Cansina. We've had that with Scott McTominay. He be Manchester United, he feel like a passenger or somebody who not even worth it. When he go to the Italian Serie A, Scott McTominay is one of the best players in the Italian Serie A, helping the team for clinch, the trophy. I go name a lot of other players.
I think a lot they talk about Manchester United.
Don't move away from that.
Not saying that the main team. But before we move away from Manchester United, I want to ask, who say you think say them go finish this season?
I think say they need to be careful. Not for reach down the log. It's like people can say the relegation table. Because interestingly, imagine Manchester City with all the good players we get, then going for one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
Yeah.
When Gigi Douamani. Manchester United now go buy goalkeeper. You they buy as a team as big as Manchester United. If then they buy any goalkeeper now the one who can start. You don't go buy goalkeeper again for can sit on the bench. Then I think that'd be wrong move than the way they make. Maybe the board go look at him and the head coach. So I think say for me, they will definitely struggle again. Now that second table. They're not good for finance everything. Yeah, they're a top club, but if they're not getting right in terms of call the coach to order, say, you know what, yes, we don't give the players them, we don't give the material we need, but we want for get more than this. Sometimes we want for like switch from the philosophy. If you not agree, then show and the exit door and bring in another coach. If they bring in another coach, just maybe they can join back the top 10 of the Premier League. But if they continue with Amorim with this type of attitude, I think say they will still struggle in the second table. So we go to Liverpool before we can go now to other areas in the sports discussion.
Because we actually get for look at we made.
Liverpool showed character again. Remember, they don't win 3 of their games there now from the last 80 minutes before the game they end. So that's how champions they behave. Remember
Liverpool fan
I know that, but this is like I said, it's at Truth Media. We talk now at 2 anyway. Remember that they win the Premier League, but yet still they're very hungry going forward. You they see the enthusiasm, you they see the zest in the players them when Liverpool not score it. Say they want something out of this game. And that's the difference. I just want to make this clear before we move to that conversation. The difference between Arne Slot and that of Amorim. Now that Arne Slot, they listen even to the senior players them that this week game, we system not the work for today. Let we switch. And then can switch. Now, most times Liverpool, remember, the team they start with a normal team they start with. But when they're not able to get goal,
Then
most
they
times
switch
because they bring
for
in
sure.
Chiza, either Ngomoa or other players on the bench, and now they can change the dynamics of the game. So I think say Manchester will adopt that as well, and be a better team. If you get other things,
Okay, well, more we
inside
left the
program.
Manchester issue, Boku, so more we
Yeah.
left the discussion. But I'm not forget to this now. Truth Sports on Truth FM 103.9, Truth Media on Facebook and on YouTube. Today we look at sports in national development. Abdul, looking at sports and also national development. How you think the sports will contribute to national development?
Thank you very much for that amazing question. Remember, like I say, I don't follow sport for over a decade now, and I have seen the importance of it in several areas. I'll just start first with the area of even with health, as individuals. Remember, WHO, when a World Health Organization, and other, big organs there around the world, they spend more than 300 billions when it comes to health issues in the world.
Wow.
And let me make this clear to you that sport can fix a lot of those health issues. WHO, they spend money on. So remember, any nation, remember when we talk about, when we look at the GDP of any nation, most times we talk about education, we look at infrastructure, we look at host of other things. Now, as an individual, let's start first in the health area, remember, we get a workforce. Every country gets a workforce,
Exactly.
and that workforce, every country they look out for get a healthy workforce. Because if you get an unhealthy workforce, it even they destroy the fabrics of the economy.
Yeah.
And so, as an individual, remember, if Saturday they come, Sunday, you see people they go jog, people they do other activities, people they dance, people they go to the gym. Then they help a lot. You ask doctors, you ask people within into the health area, then will tell you, say, if you really take advantage of sport, bulk of the secure they get to the country can be minimized.
Yeah.
We also go move off them entirely, but we go minimize them. So that's one of the importance of sports. It able for keep people healthy. Remember, before them tell me, we daddy them, we grandpa them, we grandma them, then be used for they work when they go work maybe from 7 o'clock to 5:30 or 5 p.m. A lot of people now sit down no more than they sit down. And so when you sit down, remember a lot of things they happen with you. So they not be get that knowledge, that idea, say, then for the train. When they come on, work, remember, someone from, they don't come on for sit down, where they go back, you get for go sit down in a motor car, where you go home, you get for go lay down, make any time for even train. So what think happen? We get obese, people begin get this obesity. You know what I talk about anyway.
I know.
We they see young boys them, young ladies them. It's not like a body shaming, but young boys then get them big belly, But with sports, remember, if you after work, you go to a gym, you go see a whole different result.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen like where you come and work, you just go now eat and lay down. When you train, when you do any sporting activity, take it from me, it'll help you health a lot. Doctors them will confirm dandy. So I think say that are just one area where I need for make people understand. See, sports can contribute. Now, like I say, when you look at the GDP of a nation, you most times they look at within infrastructure.
Yeah.
And sport, they bring in infrastructure more. In fact, I don't say more than any other, but they bring in infrastructure in a very huge way.
Okay.
How? Now, you see, for example, when a country they host either the Nations Cup, we see the Olympics, we see the MotoGP, we see tennis, we see this basketball. Anytime a country they host, then competitions here, it's very obvious they get benefits when it comes to infrastructure. You don't see countries like South Africa when it reach a point for let them host the FIFA World Cup. Let's say they get 1 or 2 stadia or stadium. They need for go beyond.
Exactly.
Then get other stadiums the way they add. And so then a boost in terms of infrastructure. And in terms of hotels, people, where they come in, let's say where would they host the World Cup? You get people get for coming, you get clubs them, country them, we get for coming. So waiting they happen, we get more hotels. People go build quality hotel, 5-star hotel, 4-star hotels. So in terms of infrastructure wise, sport now one of the drivers, with the push that particular thing they go forward. So if we were for embrace sports, remember, like I say, we don't make mention of London, we don't make mention of South Africa, how them benefit through sports and big events them. So then at the area of the infrastructure. And you come back in terms of the economy. No, let go first to in terms of tourism. Remember, other country them, now sports make people go to the country them. Remember, for Brazil, for example, before this time, a lot of people get to know Brazil through football.
Exactly.
That's
I actually agree with
you
that
don't
as
dispute
well.
the fact.
Yeah.
And so what can happen now? It make a lot of people begin travel. They go to Brazil. So it promote tourism. People go kind of country, do 1, 2, 3 weeks. So hotel owners then the benefits. You get people getting small pubs, then bar, restaurants, and various other things. Then people they sell them culture, then normal attires. Then they able for like make sales due to the fact that sports don't bring in other foreign nationals them into the country. So it boosts tourism. So sport now one thing we I think we not really get and write it even in Sierra Leone. We're not able to understand the importance of of sports. It because remember you cannot have a developed nation filled with unhealthy population. Yeah, you the crush.
Yeah.
Any developed nation, you need healthy population, not unhealthy population. And sports now one driver really push that agenda they're going forward.
Exactly.
So we don't talk on infrastructure, we don't talk on the health, we as an individual, now we don't talk on tourism. Now let's go in the area as well. In the economy, the money being now.
I think that one part the most important
very,
thing,
very
and because
important.
people that look at development in the nation, mostly it's got to be the economy. So go on the economy.
Okay. So in the economy, like I say, we don't talk about how people they travel, they come in a country because of sports, with regards to the Olympics, the FIFA World Cup. Remember, even America now,
Cup.
America, they expect thousands of supporters when the World Cup will kickstart in America.
Yeah.
In fact, now that make even country there right now, and football fans them across other nations them. Then they get a match by the team.
yeah, because
remember when we watch the Leon Star game, we'll go for this Leon Star game. Now Liberia already watch the match. A lot of Liberians and other Sierra Leoneans then they say, now this World Cup puts you why you for travel for America. Yeah, because when you get a competition, people then they issue more visas.
Yeah.
Especially when a country host a competition. Because if you get the resources, you get the money, you can just say, now this competition I go watch. And so the embassy I don't say they no deny you, but you get a higher chance of going to America if Salon qualify than we Salon not qualify.
Exactly.
And so now I make you see now the pressure there on the players then. Remember we saw a nation who on the way they lost. I think them supporters and those in that stadium that it is will be the vex go to the extent of destroying even the chairs there.
Yeah.
Now Mando don't keep the little resources say as the country qualifies to for World Cup, we try to go for American visas there. So you see the temper, how the flare, how the fly anyway. So like I say, come to the economy now. Let's just take football for example. We just watched the Leon Rock Premier League, which just end. Let's take, for example, we get 10 or 12 teams playing the Leon Rock Premier League. In those 10 teams, let's say the least number, we get 20 individuals then within one club.
Yeah, exactly.
Very important. So you don't create job opportunity for 20 people just from one Premier League club. You say you get the players, you get the physios, who can call the medical doctors. You get the coach or coaches, when at the technical team, we can comprise of maybe 5 or 4 or 6 individuals. You get other people, with women then, for example, because I'm not going to make the food. Majorly, a man and they make food better.
Okay.
But woman
then can they allow more than a woman?
So imagine just with football, I just take one first. You don't get 5 coach, we don't get job. You don't get a physio team of 3 or 4 individuals them. Exactly. We don't get a job. You don't get 3 or 4 women them as well. Within an area of, in terms of logistics, in terms of food, we don't secure a job. Now we go to the players them as well. Let's just say 20 of them. Almost number we don't get, maybe 30 or 35. With just football, don't provide job opportunity for them. So if we take just 10 teams, we will get within 350 individuals. We don't get employment. We already, because of football, don't come up from the streets. We already, because of sports, don't benefit for get a job. I don't know if you understand.
Actually, they get the point.
Economically viable. So people now don't get the notion that I think this is necessary. Now forget about even let's say for them individually. Now when the game they play, if we get Lions they play against FC Cologne, or we get Lions they play against Mighty Blackpool, waiting they happen. We get thousands of individuals with the left then like we say we off now. You go look this game. When you go look this game, it's a matter of most. Some people they take alcohol, some people they take food. So people they sell, business people now, they serve the benefits.
Exactly.
You see the economic viability of the sport, how they serve the benefits through the economy. And that money when the money they in circulation, it help a lot parents with paying fees for their picking, providing papa they already providing a host, providing for letting picking them able to get sustain and a host of other things. So now football will just take so. Imagine now we get football, we get basketball, we get tennis. We get so many other sports, sporting disciplines them. So if we take all the sporting disciplines them, we get within thousands of individuals them. We already don't secure job opportunity just in the area of sport. So you see how economically viable the sport is, and people in pockets them go full up. Now we talk of let's move over from even the international scene. Let's come now to this week. Local leagues. Inter-area, for example, we get 2 or 3 inter-area where they play at the moment. One they play in a Proof School, the Aspa. One they play in a Parade Ground, and the other they play at the Atuga Mini Stadium at Kleintown. Every day you go to them venues here, then they get jam-packed people for go watch them games here. So what's in they happen? They don't open business opportunities for even business people. They want to do the print jerseys. So you see, if you're not somebody now like you're doing to jersey printing, so and only need for Manchester United jersey or Liverpool jersey or Inter Milan jersey. For me, in fact, me community jersey is even more expensive than me Liverpool jersey you are buying. So you see the importance of sports. So now you get one person, 1 or 2 people who go say, okay, let me go print this jersey and can sell them to the community. Then self they make money out of them. Now the community they benefit a lot. Remember when inter-area football they come, they start to take you now to they slightly they move away from even the economic area now to another area which I say it promotes togetherness. Sports promotes togetherness.
And also why is it they talk about togetherness and community development and economic development as well. I want to make you also touch on the promoting of national identity as
That's
well.
Where I'm coming to. Now they talk about togetherness. Sports now a unifier. How? I'll give you examples of as we go along. Now, like most times people can say I can start with football. I start with football because the populace they're more focused on football. When Leonsters go to the AFCON competition, remember when we score a goal in AFCON, people forget about their ethnicity, people forget about their religion, people forget about their class, people forget about every other thing and come together. We dance, we celebrate, we take like it even feel like say
and
now you brother did it. We even know to you brother.
And you see now the streets bike riders, keke rider everywhere celebrating.
Really nice. Keke, people apply the roots, they clap with them, pot covers them. So that's why they say now a unifier. People even forget about Timini, Mina Limba, this now Loco, this now Mende, this now no. When it become for that particular day. Now go no more score. Imagine. Now I mean like you say we not ask for satisfy Sierra Leoneans. Some get not to win game or two. We just score no more force. You see the excitement. You see the other person they buy drink for a colleague. Even Sabia, I know one day Sabia because they go watch game no more one side.
You see people organ dancing together.
So sport now a whole unifier. It bridge tribalism. Sport now the only way they bridge them without headache. It bridge regionalism. It bridge ethnicity in a way that you're not even conscious. That's the importance of sports. We just take one, win at football. So if we look at the other areas then, where it promotes, people for feel, important. It promotes people for feel respected. Remember when then people were not great to the AFCON concept, when they qualify the nation to the AFCON competition, a lot of them players then they not ever get an opportunity for even see minister before that MD. A lot of them not be even get an opportunity for even see the honorables them, not the communities them. But with football, because they qualify Salone, which happen, then get the opportunity for see the first gentleman in this country, win at the president. And not only that, they not only see them, then benefit out of that city. A lot of them about them, they, some of them not even go school, like how they say. Some man are from 3 stop, some man are SS3, some man not even go safe, go at all. But with football, because of a get that talent day, you should have football taker, where some of who even don't go get degree or masters or waiting, never see presidents.
All right, Famula, before we continue, Famula, don't forget to listen to Truth Spots on Truth FM 103.9, Truth Media on Facebook and on YouTube. And you can also add your voice to this discussion by sending a message to the number 078-193-193. And you can also comment on our Facebook and YouTube channel. I'm back to you. You've been there on the, seeing the president and how much it means for the youth them and this athlete them.
So what's that they do? It promotes, it push people away from hooliganism. If you get imagine you get a brother in a community where you be sabi say, this man here, before football, as sabi not get much, learn any skill, learn any other trade, which he just get no more now the talent for play football. Waiting they happen now. Then young boy then at that community day, because they don't see that one individually from that community day, don't get an opportunity for go see president because of football, they're self-waiting. Then they follow suit. Remember, in every area or in any country, you get people who can call mentors. And then they're very, very important.
Yeah.
The reason why you go to certain communities, we get this push pandemic now, they right across the country. But I will tell you, you go to certain communities, then the effect is not today because of waiting. Most of the youths, they're focused now on sport.
Okay.
Yes. Then attention, they more on sport rather than other things. So because they know that if you get, especially when you're into sport, sports and kush not they go at the same time.
No.
Yeah, with
drugs, forgetting kush, any kind of drug as well.
It involves a lot of energy. The sport, they take a lot of energy. It need you for always be fit. Also, sport, they promote that, which we call discipline in individuals. Now, that people need to understand. Remember, some clubs, they train 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning hours. And some player go always quitting 5:30 a.m. or 5 a.m. just for make sure say they meet up with training. So sport they promote a whole lot of things where people not really understand, but it's better that we don't get an opportunity. Though we not go entirely discuss everything sports they do, but I'm sure that some of them things on the highlight and talk about too. People don't see them, people don't feel them, people really understand how it is. Now, our say sport they promote discipline. Remember, when a game they play, you get the referee in the middle. Though some players can go beyond, but it hardly let you get a match they play. Let's take for volleyball, for example. Then you see them give a card to all the volleyball players then. No, they go give just 1 or 2. Then they show and promote within discipline. When you do go watch football match, you get 22 players inside the field. Most of the time, when they give somebody even yellow card, it feels so bad, like you don't let down in company before I even seen our red card. So it promotes individual discipline. It promotes how people for carry themselves. In that 90 minutes of the game, where you self as an individual, where even they go watch the game, you get areas where they go tell you, see, these areas are not meant for fun.
Yeah.
So you they learn some from them things. Then you see in other developed nations, then people they take them, picking them for go to them stadiums here, for go to them venues here, with them sports here. They happen. So even from when they picking small, they begin learn empathy. They begin learn within an emotion. You see, picking and they cry. People that sports very. It will not go for like I say. For example, anytime the national team what they so normal no more, and it hardly get panicked. It hardly get seen with the bother me. But when Leon Stars they play, they take me emotions. So me and all the nerve. For an extent, in an event or they miss goal power, me and the nerve. So not to me one. I don't see.
A lot of other people then they feel that same way. Even me self they feel that kind of anxiety whenever me football team Leon Star in general they play. But we go continue on this discussion. Make we go first on a quick commercial break. This not Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9, and you get we on Facebook and on YouTube as well. We can continue the discussion on the role of sports in national development after this break.
It's the Catch and Relax Getaway brought to you by Waka Salone. October 25th to the 26th at the Tokyo Beach The Place Resort. $250 gets you the mountain view. $300 for the sea and the sky so blue. $350 for the beachfront. Then Sunday's bubbles. Champagne in your hand. Chalet orders, this one's for you. Natural Glow is the dress code too. At the Place Resort from 12:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Sip, chill, unwind and dance. And if you're just in for a party, then get ready for the powder spray party and bonfire flare. At 4 p.m. let's light it up, right? 500 new leons now or 600 at the gate. Don't miss the moment. Don't show up late. Catch and relax. Sun, sand and bubbles. Life so sweet. From the beach to the pool at Tokyo Resort, where good vibes meet. Brought to you by Waka Salone in partnership with Eminence Africa, The Place Resort, Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, Hoop Media, and Afro Technology and Logistics. Don't just hear about it, live it.
It's a legacy, lots of clouds, not it fade away.
Buy that stuff for yourself, buy top up for yourself. Use the orange money, booty, and no worry.
Tire for one on a rain just for go buy top up. With orange money, you don't need for do am again. If rain they come out, the sun also, or you just want for sit down cozy inside your house, you can buy top up right from your phone. Dial #144*5#. You don't need for observe the weather, vet traffic, or to not long you them again. Orange money they put the power in your hand. Will they allow you for buy top up anytime, any.
Are you tired of missing all your online meetings due to unreliable internet? Or are you paying too much for your internet and experiencing low speeds or even struggling with connectivity during video calls, streaming your favorite football match or show? WorldLink Communications Sierra Leone Limited, authorized reseller of Starlink in Sierra Leone, is here for your businesses and enterprises with super fast, unbeatable and affordable speeds here to cater to your needs. At WorldLink, we provide local support anytime, any day. To know more about our services, visit us at our office at 115 Beach Road, Lumley, or contact us on 080 000 111 or 075 000 111 or on our website at sl.wlnet.com. WorldLink Communications, empowering connectivity in Sierra Leone.
Welcome back. This is not Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9. And with a look at the role of sports in national development, and for help me with the discussion, I get with me Abdul, winner sports analyst as well, and a diehard Liverpool fan as soon as we the hype Liverpool. Abdul, looking at we don't talk about how much impact sports get in national development and in terms of the economy and other things in promoting the national identity, bringing people together. I also want to look at how governments go help for, develop sports, for push sports go before, so that in return, government go benefit in that. More like government investing in sports.
Okay, I think it's very important you brought that up, because when we're looking at sports, for example, for let's say Sierra Leone, for example, government is spending huge chunk of money, in sports, and though for with other pundits, when we had a conversation, it was like a lot of them were saying, well, let's say football, because we don't see, remember, we get the National Sports Authority and we get the Ministry of Sport with the responsibility and mandate now for see that, we get representatives from all sporting disciplines, able for honor competitions, fixtures, and the likes. Me concern, like I say, I just tell you just now, remember, when even the national team, they play, as we speak now, the other day, they watch a sister program and I listen. I think, and I be even here on Truth FM, on Truth Media, where the director general of National Sports Authority, they tell you, see, then get a debt with it beyond $300,000 just for air tickets, and the rest of it, just for the national team. So imagine $300,000 with regards to just air tickets. That have to move. Representatives from this country to other country. The young one them, or the one who they play football, really don't benefit then I know shy away from that, because we don't see for a single match. Let's say, for example, you get one body play Premier League now, where the Leon Stars jersey for a game. The least it will get now $2,500, and when you convert that amount into Leons, now a huge chunk of money, and now money where a lot of people don't even work for 20 years, in the civil service, or 10 or 15 years in the civil service, not get now them bank account. Then the law will be very realistic, and let me just get that clear. You get, imagine I just talk about a game,
Yeah.
For example, now we get some of them who don't play more than 3, 4, 5 times for the national team. So let's say minimum amount, we get players them at the national team, we don't get more than $15,000. And when you convert that money, like I say, people that do work now, they go beyond now, say, who work for 30 years, not get that money there na their account. Out with them left for work, we then say, okay, then they retire, for go home now. So it tells you the importance of sport. It tells you how governments they see sport. The only thing I'm concerned about now that I not just want for let be for footballers. I not just want for let be for footballers. That I'm concerned. Other sporting disciplines them equally important as football. Though, like I say initially, the love, the attention, the focus, they more on football, but we they do well in even other professions compared to even football. We don't see the cricketers in this country. Anytime then they go out of this country, then they get laurels when they bring back to Sierra Leone. But most of the time, I will tell you now on Truth Media that they even struggle for even get them money then for go to their competitions here.
Yeah.
Not only that, we've also seen we don't know they play golf or basketball or volleyball or baseball. How I don't think media them, I don't think media institution, why they hear you and they cry for government support. But when it comes to football, we know they get that kind. Yes, in the day, sometimes they see the team they struggle. But I just want for appeal to government that they need for also they consider other sporting disciplines, not only footballers. Other sporting disciplines are also very important. They're also viable. Like I say, in fact, then also they even bring in more lawyers to salon than even football.
Oh, wow.
So yes, so we really need for as well. And we're not going to entirely give them a level playing field.
Yeah.
But we focus and we attention. We need for give themselves, let themselves feel important. Let themselves feel like say they are drivers of the economy. They are also Sierra Leoneans. Remember, we see with just recently we from another country, the president of Nigeria, Tinubu, they give land, not only land, they give up to a huge chunk of money. Whether they will also bring even palava in the country. Because teacher they say, well, we know the teach again. Oh, we can't to sports. When they spend that kind of money, but we can't to teachers them, we can't to soldiers them, we can't to medical doctors them. On another give them the opportunity then we don't see like I say, then give land also footballers them. We make the other say one big man say, it's Alex me and if I go begin to like put this maybe on because imagine I don't work for the civil service for over 10 of a decade plus. One day today, the government will say, can't take this one, 10 lots. But we see them over there just because they go qualify. The argument can be really funny and entertaining at the same time because they will tell you, say, imagine they're over there just 90 minutes, and then give them so host for. Me now, I go from 7:30 or 8:30 at the end of his days until 5 o'clock, maybe 8 hours, 7 hours plus or so, and then I not get, I not get land, I not get motor car, I not get this. But that's just it. Now, so it happen not only in Sierra Leone, it happen as well in other parts of the world. But I'm just saying, government not just need for focus their attention on the one who they play football. Others them as well we into other different sports and disciplines them. They're also very much important.
What do you feel say them for do more in order for promote the other sports and disciplines they are? So because we don't see a lot, they don't try, they do a lot for promote football. What about the other sports and discipline in return so that the government self go benefit? Yes.
Waiting really somehow we know they get clear. When it comes to football, now you say go testify that. You go to any area in a salon, you meet one small field. If not 3-3 safe, if not 6 aside safe, you understand? Then go get
I like that the street safe.
Yes, or if they don't get that 3-3 side, then go use the streets for the play the game. So the unfortunate side now that then other sporting disciplines here, unless you go to strategic places them. Now they go meet a basketball court. Now they go meet a tennis court. Now they go meet people they play cricket. So like I say, now we self begin shoot we self na the leg before even government can take am from that point there. So I think say one area where we need for get right, we need for improve in terms of infrastructure. We need for try for get more tennis court them across the country. It go encourage picking the way they come up for say, okay, this sport here so is important. Because the reason why we see a lot of people they give their attention to football, even when it comes to the money, you go now on the internet, you browse almost and they pay, for example, Kai Kamara in America. Some man go say waiting. It's Alex say myself around that kind of money. So the awareness, the support, the attention of the media is more focused on football. So like I say, now we will discuss about the sports business just now, that even the broadcasters, they benefit so much. You see, people and they spend a lot of money with regards to this DSTV. For some man are just for Premier League, La Liga, and the rest of it. But it'd be better to do man and say become a board and say nothing, then go keep meeting and say, let's say get big brother. So now then how the competition then now we see the woman editor for the big brother them, whilst the man editor say we know Premier League and we La Liga. But I think say it's very important, like you rightly ask. We just hope that government could get attention to other sporting disciplines, get more infrastructure for tennis players, for volleyball players, other sporting disciplines in there as well. The only thing about salon, we not the partake per all, like I say, that I'm pretty sure that as a result of, because we don't know them before this time. Remember now, this even chess, with people, the true attention also to, instead on the group, the law forum, the attention, people on the gear now the attention we deserve. Some of them sporting discipline as well, they even promote, intelligence. They boost the brain. One of the who just mentioned are just this chess as well. Yeah. So I think it's important. People all over the world, not only in Sierra Leone, able to understand the importance of sport, not only to the country, not only to families, not only to areas, but by and large at the world at large. We don't see people we know how important. We don't see one great person, for example, Kolo Toure them, Drogba don't go build hospital and them places them. Sadio Mane them don't build schools them. Mohamed Kalon, for example, don't can build one old venues out of a money we make. We don't see Tete, Poboski, Buyas them. They give opportunity, they give scholarships them. Another individual we play for the country by the name of John Doumbia the other day. I see they give scholarship to Pekin and with the Becker, with the NPSC, with the university. So I think we look out for people for payback. They want to don't benefit from the sports. They say for come on board and support government because if we only left in the hands of government. Yeah, because
we also want just ask you about that part because we don't talk about government how they need for help, but government not going to tackle all sides. How other sectors then like private sector, private companies. You made mention of few former footballers them as well. Where don't they contribute to the sport? How you think so? Then self go contribute to the sports, so then self go get benefit out of that.
Very important. You get a lot of companies get what we call corporate social responsibility. We in the CSR, I think they really need for it can did it, but my problem why they get now the country now how many times then they make use of them. I'm not going for say entirely all companies they make use of them because I don't see at a point in time where Brewery, for example, don't sponsor inter-community league. They even also give support to communities them within that Wellington exists because see now Wellington I don't see other companies them way. For example, I not just mention companies name anyway, but I feel like the need for come around people within into sports because when you get private public partnership, they boost the sports a lot. We want to see companies then they come on board say this time around where the basketball team they travel, they be entirely the responsibility of so company and not government. We want to see a situation where if we get, infrastructure, let we get a whole modern infrastructure where one company will come and say, this now we do them for promote sports, for promote this activity without the help of government or other agencies them, or other government agencies them. I think that they very, very important. In fact, now that we see now other parts of the world. In fact, now make you see what we call the advert. Then clubs that they play football, so watch a good number of them. They get adverts na the front of the jersey or at the back. So I think Salon now one area we also want for see that they happen because we not really see that they happen too much. I watched the Lyon Rock Premier League. Say done. Imagine I think even the name Lyon Rock come as a result of the private involvement. So one for really thank the Lyon Rock as a group for able for sponsor the Salone Premier League, because now even make that where the league done, we see them give the winner. We see them even get the money where the league done, because we don't see leagues them where they done at the country. Mr. Amadou Lamrana can testify to that. The one who win the league not get the money. But with private partnership, we see say they're not going to allow that to happen. Why? Because the company in name, either the government agency or institution, the name, they're concerned about the name, and they're not going to foresee any bad image for them. So then go make sure say the right thing being done, and who that for benefits, anything benefits. Now we also they see companies and they come about for even give man of the match. If game play, they say okay, this man of the match go home, just say at least with 5,000 leons, new money, or with 2,000 leons. That they boost, that they help the game for grow. And we feel say with that kind encouragement there, with that kind support there, we sports business will move from one level to another. Because of time, we will find time for that subsequent program.
We go,
we'll get a lot of discussions around.
That. But also, I'm looking at the role of media. Media are one of the major things the way done. They all around right now. A lot of people then focus in media, whether it's social media, traditional media, and technology as a whole. How these companies, governments as well bringing in these sectors for help for push go before, and at the end themselves go also get some something out of that as well, because in this area we they look at giving back and getting in return more like an investment. So how the media houses and technology go help the sports sector, and in return themselves will grow.
Indeed. In fact, what we're doing now, for example, this program what they do, so remember they go all over the world, and we not go for do this program without the involvement of money. The Truth Media get for spend in terms of getting internet facility for us. You get the right structure, you get the right gadgets then. So the media now a key player in terms of sports business. So I think say like I just a call for support for the clubs them. We also call for support and partnership for the media houses them, because now the only way that they go for operate, now the only way they will continue for function. For example, we get different programs them. We can get one media house, one big company who say, it's in, we the sponsor the Truth Media sports program throughout the year. Whatever it entails, the money we put together, the budget, and send them to we, and we go help in that area. And I believe say Sierra Leoneans then go benefit, not only Sierra Leoneans then one way outside the country, self go benefit from that. So I think say the media gets a huge role for play, but they're not for play that whole day without support. They're not going for play that whole day without finance, without help from other agencies or private companies coming on board. So I think say we make a plea to all public and private institutions them for come to the various media houses there, then aid and help them with not only with money. You can for example go buy the gadgets them. You get flexible cameras, you get microphones, you get recorders, you get a lot of things the way the media houses then will need. And come and say, okay, I they donate this to Truth Media Sports because I don't follow the sports program, and I feel like I they learn a lot from that program and I want to let the program continue. So I they donate this to the sports team and the rest of it. Then they will really boost and help people a lot in the country. And so we are hoping for that. And like I say, this now an open plea to everybody with the watch. It not even be company or so. Individuals then they as well they are there, we get money. We then get the money, then get the support, let them come on board for see that they help their media houses, then the media houses here, continue for portray the good image and continue for see the good things then, because with now the issue now that say the social media space don't be flooded. And with now the issue now, you get plenty misinformation. Now that make it very important that we support media houses them where they do the job, because now only through the media houses here people will come for can get the reality of what happen in any sporting discipline or in anything whatsoever. And so please, individuals, media houses or business owners, let we come on board, let we come together and see that we support the various media platforms them right across the country, so that they will go from one level to another.
All right. If in case you just joined, this now Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9, and Mina Nene Fofana Adea so with Abdul Karim, and we look at the Adea with Abdul Fela. We look at the development of sports, the role of sports in national development, and we go continue more after this break. We actually.
Radio True Media. Radio True Media. We rise every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade. We speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media.
On FM 103.9.
Radio True Media.
On FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know how make we talk.
Okay, sport lovers, welcome again. This is not Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9. Adea with Abdul Fila Conte, when a sports analyst. We don't look at the role of sports in nation development, and we don't talk a lot about the impact, the economic advantage, and so many other things, the infrastructure and employment and a lot of other things. Where it's very, very interesting, and it help also for call on people then for also support this sport, push them, and in return then self go benefits from them various sports and disciplines there. So Abdul, before you go, I don't know, maybe you get one or two words where you want to say to people then before we draw the curtain down today.
Thank you very much. I just want to encourage viewers and listeners for continue for watch this sporting program, and me, Abdullah Fila Conte, go always the try for bringing the correct and truthful informations. Any go, and it's important. Like I say, we support them different various media houses them for let we continue for the propagate and promote sports business in the country. Like when I get from the presenter, we don't discuss a whole lot around the importance of sports. If you miss out in the conversation, go back, and then I'm pretty sure you will learn a lot.
Exactly.
We will come around for bringing many other informations them. Till then, me Abdullah Fila Conte de Tata.
All right. Thank you again to Abdul Fila Conte. We don't help me talk about the role of sports in national development, and also we go bring the curtain down for today. We they also call on now for continue for watch Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9 and also on Truth Media on Facebook and YouTube. And don't forget, you can also add your voice to then discussion there. So mind you, this program they come to you every Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So keep in mind 12 p.m. you they get Truth Spot on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So till next time again, Mina Nene Fofana. Bye bye for now.
Radio True Media. Radio True Media. We rise every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade. We speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media.